All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachai, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect, pushing his truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I just want to get into some current events. I got a few precepts lined up. I'm going to play this video and just say a few things, pause it here and there just to say a few things. We're not going to watch the whole video, but, we're just going to, get some points and then close it out.
Red threat rising. Deep concerns over China's military drills in the Taiwan Strait.
China poses the world's greatest cyber threat, and they warn that Americans remain vulnerable.
People can't use their cell phone. People start getting sick, polluted water. Trains get derailed. Air traffic control system, port control systems are malfunctioning.
Crush any American will to defend Taiwan from a Chinese invasion.
This is truly an everything, everywhere, all at once scenario.
New red threat alert for World War III in the last 48 hours. This is between Taiwan, China, and the United States. I'm going to be sharing with you how the conflict in the Pacific is directly impacting the United States of America, and many are saying could be pulling us into World War III. And let me know.
Right. So with that, I want to get Matthews 24:6, because they're talking about China about to invade Taiwan. And the reason that this is so detrimental is because America backs Taiwan. So if China invades Taiwan, then America got to go over there. So you have China threatening cyber attacking America. All right, which there's been multiple cyber attacks on America already. All right, the CISA got cyber attacked. That's the group, that's the organization that protects America from being cyber attacked. From cyber attacks. They got cyber attacked. You might say, hey, is there any way that we can stop them? Or, Americans might say, is there any way that they can stop them? Well, the FBI director said that the Chinese hackers outnumber them 50-1. So not just a no, but a hell no. So what we're hearing right now was some wars and rumors of wars. All right. But hey, keep your eye on this. This could be an avenue, man. Because if they cyber attack America and they gonna try to take the electrical grid down, communications, water treatment, and the natural gas, banking, transportation, so forth and so on. Hey, if that's down for weeks to months, man, all hell will break loose, man. That'd make sense if China was to cyber attack America. Why they go march on one of America's allies, man? It makes sense because they gotta disrupt America, cause chaos in America while they doing something. So they can't really deploy too many troops out. They gotta deploy troops on the streets of America. It's a good tactic, man. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm just, just giving this could be an avenue that they take. This is Matthews 24:6, and we read, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. I mean, we hearing them. Wars and rumors of war. We got Russia and Ukraine locking ass. Hey, that's war. They going to war. Israel bombing Hamas. Hamas bombing Israel. That's war. We hearing that China might invade Taiwan. That's a rumor of war. And America got to get into it. Hey, it might have to get into it as a rumor. I mean, we seen these things come to pass, man. All right, this is prophecy jumping off of the page. With no further ado, let's get back into this video.
Your thoughts. A lot of people saying we are already in World War III, and the Hill saying we're actually losing currently with the Biden administration and the decisions that they are making with the global conflicts that are currently taking place. Now, I'm going to get you caught up on the latest and show you the latest video footage. And I shared with you that over the weekend, we saw that the United States, the State Department announced that they were deeply concerned over China's military drills in the Taiwan Strait. And we've heard, and I'm going to be sharing with you, the warnings from the FBI to the United States as they're saying that China is preparing to attack Taiwan here. And when they do, they will also be be attacking the United States. Knowing that we are allies with Taiwan that will rush to their aid, they are already thinking ahead of how they're going to be crippling the United States to stop us from intervening to help Taiwan.
You see that? So the FBI director is telling us what? That China is about to attack Taiwan, is poised to attack Taiwan, and why they are attacking Taiwan, they're going to simultaneously cyber attack America. You see this? Do you see this? Hey, this could very well, be, the start of something. Huh? The start. Because if they take down, like I was getting into briefly earlier, if they take down the electrical grid, well, what happens when these grocery stores get ran on it and there's no food? Excuse me. You can't store your food. People go buck wild. They cannibalism. Depending on if the lights don't come back on and things don't, kick back up. Hey, that's the famine. A lot can happen over a big cyber attack that just knock all communications, electrical grids out, water treatment, natural gas, transportation, everything out. Hey, that could be the start of a lot of stuff, huh? Anyway, this is just video to show you getting into some current events to show the urgency of why, we should be repenting, doing our best in this thing, man. That's 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and we read, for when they shall say peace and safety, like a lot of our people are saying right now, man, peace and safety. A lot of people in Israel are saying peace and safety too. They're building Hebrew retreats, trying to build businesses, so forth and so on right here in Babylon, putting off the day of the Lord, man. While we was told to measure the times diligently. If they were measuring the time diligently, they wouldn't be so hell-bent on building Hebrew getaways and shit. Right? We got things like this happening, man. What should you be focused on? You should be focused on, repenting and this work, man. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. This is Ecclesiasticus 5:7, and we read, make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. That's right, put not off from day to day. When you hear this truth, practice it to the best of your ability, man. All right, because you don't know when the doors of repentance is going to be shut. You put off day to day, that turns to weeks, that turns to months, that turns to just you not doing what you need to be doing, man. Right? It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. See that?
Hearing that our infrastructure systems, dozens upon dozens, have been compromised, and they're planning a coordinated effort to shut down all U.S. infrastructure systems and cripple the American people, stopping us from helping out our allies. Now, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest video footage so you can see it for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive right in, get you caught up on what it was the FBI has been saying for the past 3 months, and also what has been coming out in the last 48 hours with the conflicts between China and Taiwan. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, hit that like button for me. Hit subscribe to stay up.
The alarm about China.
In case communications do go down, you can stay up to date on everything going on. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in.
The FBI director sounding the alarm about Chinese efforts to attack American power grids, transportation systems, and communications networks.
China's hackers are positioning on American infrastructure in preparation to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm to American citizens and communities.
And Christopher Wray announcing a major takedown of a Chinese hacking operation on American soil, dubbed Volt Typhoon.
Working with our partners, the FBI ran a court-authorized on-network operation to shut down Volt Typhoon and the access it enabled. Steps China was taking, in other words, to find and prepare to destroy or degrade the civilian critical infrastructure that keeps.
If you're looking to get a degree in IT or cybersecurity, UMGC is waiving their application fee.
Keeps us safe and prosperous.
Ray and other officials say China poses the world's greatest cyber threat, and they warn that Americans remain vulnerable. U.S. Cybersecurity Chief Jen Easterly describing the devastating impact of a potential massive Chinese cyber attack.
Telecommunications going down so people can't use their cell phone. People start getting sick from polluted water. Trains get derailed. Air traffic control system, port control systems are malfunctioning. This is truly an everything, everywhere, all at once scenario.
Easterly said China believes that sort of cyber attack would crush any American whip.
That sound like Jacob Trouble to me. Hey, this is why we should be repenting, man, putting our best foot forward, doing all we can. You see? It could be it, could not. But what if it is? You know, hey, putting that off from day to day, man. Do your best right now. See that?
To defend Taiwan from a Chinese invasion. In a statement to NBC News, a Chinese government spokesman denied China hacks into foreign networks, calling it irresponsible criticism.
And we're back with a red threat rising. The U.S. is urging Beijing to act with restraint amid deep concerns over China's military drills in the Taiwan Strait. The drills surrounding the entirety of Taiwan, while leaders from China, South Korea, and Japan agree to a trilateral meeting tomorrow in Seoul for the first time since 2019. Here with more is former State Department spokesperson Morgan Ortagus. Morgan, good morning. I know that you have a lot of experience with this, but for those sitting at home watching this or hearing this, you know, they say, well, South Korea and Japan, they're our allies. Why are they meeting with China? Explain to us what this meeting means.
Hey, good morning, Joey. So let's pull back sort of the bigger picture. Yes, we have this meeting going on, but why is China conducting these exercises around Taiwan? They've been doing this for quite some time. It's not new, but it's been incredibly aggressive since Nancy Pelosi, when she was Speaker of the House, visited Taiwan early in the Biden administration. I was just in Taiwan last month, Joey, and the Taiwanese officials told me that was really the turning point for China and Taiwan in terms of their exercises and their military drills being much more invasive. Why does all of that matter, Joey? Well, as you know, you're a Marine. There's several different ways in which the Chinese could invade Taiwan. And one of the big concerns is that one of these big military drills around Taiwan could go from an exercise right into an invasion. So that's one of the main concerns. Plus, I think it's sort of, Joey, I think it's the drip, drip, drip of these exercises. They keep doing more and more and more and trying to make this appear normal until one day it's suddenly not normal. So then you start to look, Joey, and you say, okay, why are our allies, Japan and South Korea, meeting with China? Listen, we meet with China as well. You have to meet with your neighbors. I'm not necessarily concerned that our neighbors are meeting and talking. I'm sure that there's information that we will glean from our allies from having those meetings. What's the most important thing is for the United States is to focus on our relationships and what we call Indo-PACOM. So that means our relationships with things like the Quad that President Trump revived after it went sort of dormant in the Obama years. So that means Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, Vietnam, Australia. I mean, you go through the list of countries in Southeast Asia. I think the most important thing that we could be doing diplomatically, Joey, is doubling and tripling down on those relationships with those countries, India as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of aspects of this that I think I find very interesting. So from my understanding, South Korea and Japan are meeting with China with a concern over North Korea, wanting China not to support North Korea's rogue actions seeking nuclear weapons. Then you look at what's happening in Taiwan, and it's basically Taiwan is this major manufacturing and computer chips and other things that's a huge export. And another thing on the list with China for Japan and South Korea is declining age. That's a problem they have. So as part of this action.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. If you want to look at the rest of it, then there go the headline right there. But I made this just to show the urgency of what we need to be doing. We need to put our best foot forward in this thing, man, and practice these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, man. We need to be doing the work. All right, because we don't know when the doors of repentance is going to be shut. You see, right here, you got China poised to attack. The FBI director is coming out saying that China is going to attack Taiwan. And since America is Taiwan's ally, they're going to have to back Taiwan. So they're going to simultaneously attack America. You see that? So if they attacking the electrical grid, communications, water treatment, natural gas, banking, transportation, etc., etc. Man, 2, 3, 4 weeks of no electricity, no, water treatment, no natural gas, no nothing, no communication. Man, all hell will break loose, man. That sound like Jacob trouble. You see that? The FBI director also said that, hey, it may be a joint attack, man, on American infrastructure, man. And it's going to be 100 times worse than the AT&T hack that happened, if you brothers remember. Can you imagine that? You go to sleep and you wake up and then the electric is not on, Damn China done cyber attacked America. They'll let you go hit the switch and the electric's not coming on. You go downstairs, you turn the stove on, the gas ain't on. The water ain't running. You only got like a few more flushes in that toilet. You pick up the phone and go, hold on, man, let me call somebody to see if the same thing is happening over there. Your call can't even get through because they had hacked the communications. Just like they did with the AT&T, your shit say SOS or something. Right? You can't call 911. You like, well, damn, let me get on YouTube. You access the internet, try to get on the YouTube. And you can't even get on that. It say the internet's not connected. You like, well, what the hell is going on? The electric ain't on this. You gonna have to go outside and start talking to motherfuckers, man. I'm like, hey, wait, hey, is your phone off too? Military come rolling by telling, the population what's going on. Right? Or an emergency signal or something. Something happened where the people get the information. Can you imagine some shit like that happening? I'll just try to paint a picture. But hey, it could be an avenue of which prophecy can come to pass by, man. But I hope that was edifying. I'm stopping right here. Hope it was edifying. But that, I'm going to say shalom.